The 2022 elections, the General Superintendent of the Assemblies of God Church, Reverend Professor Paul Frimpong Manso, has warned Ghanaians against complacency to peace and stability despite Ghana's successes over the years.
Elections have emerged an important and most contentious features of political life on the African continent. In the first half of this decade, there were more than 20 national elections, serving largely as capstones of peace processes or transitions to democracies. Though Ghana can boast of peace and stability, especially during elections, there has been pockets of conflicts and disturbances before, during, and after the ballots. This has often raised concerns to security threats if issues related to culture, religion, and political differences are not addressed.
When you do exams and you pass, you keep studying so that you can maintain your first position. You don't say I'm number one or number two, so I'm going to relax while others are also trying to overtake you. Also, circumstances change all the time. Different environments, economic and political crisis situations change. So Ghana should not rest or relax on our earth, but we should continue to press on and push on to maintain the peace and keep the peace that we are enjoying.
The General Superintendent of the Assemblies of God, Reverend Professor Paul Frimpong Manso, has called for peace ahead of the polls.
Many times we stay and sleep until 1 year to elections, 6 months to elections. Then you see a lot of fora, programs and activities educating people about peace. Many times it is too late. So I think we should do this education regularly, because change is a process and not an event, and peace building is a process, not an event. So I think Ghanaians and other civil societies and other institutions should learn from Tudec and continuously and regularly educate people about peace.
The General Secretary of the Christian Council of Ghana, Dr. Cyril Fayosi, wants mechanisms to be in place to ginger religious leaders for positive change. He was speaking at the second Dialogue and Peace Conference by Tudec here in Accra. President of Tudec, Seifa Tepeli, said his outfit's objective is to promote a world free of hatred.
And become resistant to the hate, marketing and paranoia. Building bridge of peace and friendship is possible by committing to accept everybody in their respective positions and preparing a seat for everyone in our hearts. Through our effort, we may not be able to bring peace to the whole world, but we can always set a good example for others to witness and spread the peace. I pray to God, grant us a world free of hatred, discrimination, and violence, and a world where we are committed to the dignity of the human beings. Tudec has taken the mantle upon itself to promote mutual understanding and respect by establishing dialogue conferences and dinners where people can meet and participate in cross-cultural activities.